Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. This is Scrembo related to Cardano price analysis and technical details. Today we're going to take you about the most important thing. 26th of January, the global crypto market cap is up by 1.87% in the last 24 hours. It is sitting slightly above $1 trillion. Meanwhile, Cardano is ranked number 8 with a 4.8 increase in terms of percentage for the past 24 hours. Let's take a look into the news sector. We have a lot of discussion related to the stable coin, if Cardano is poised to rally a couple of percent out there because of the stable coin that comes out next week. We're looking forward to seeing some enthusiasm about this, which I believe it has been already into the game. So we are already technically, from the price action standpoint, we have people participating because of the stable coin launch next week. So this is not only going to happen 24 hours before, 48 hours before that. Most likely Cardano is very closely correlated with the BTC and Ethereum market than doing its actions by itself. So if we have a bad week for BTC and Ethereum, Cardano is not going to be able to do too much, unfortunately. Therefore, there's some great development price action, and I definitely enjoy this project. It has a strong blockchain fundamental with serious development, folks. A very serious community. And it was a major competitor with Solana that lost a lot, guys. Solana is off the fence right now compared to Cardano, which is doing extremely better. I think it will take the place of Solana. Cardano is going to cross $5 in the next bull run, thinking it can get to the $8 to $10 range, which is looking great. Now, for those of you which would like to discover more about my productions, I have my primary YouTube channel right here, and the link is in the description area. We have a whole lot of the videos related to strategies of trading, related to mine trades that I've performed, related to a whole lot of the things. At the same time, for those of you which are looking for education one-on-one with me in a private coaching program, but where I will take you by hand between 4 to 6 weeks and teach you how to trade, feel free to check out scrembocoaching.com. This is the page describing how it works. And at the same time, for those of you which do not want to learn how to trade, feel free to join my trades when we perform the activity for you without upfront costs. It's just a commission out of the profits achieved. We do it through API. Everything is safe and secure with trading permission only. On the left side of the page, you see our trading performance, and then on the right side, how does it work? Scrembocoaching.com/today. This is basically the two pages that you can visit from description and comments area. You have everything listed right there. Now let's get into Cardano discussion. 4-hour candlesticks for the Binance. We're looking at against Tether, and this is what has happened. Just like explained in my past video, we got a strong support from the reversed golden pocket that clearly meant for me and for the majority of the people that the market is going to increase from there substantially, which is something that it did. We had 20% pump from there, and I'm talking about 2 days and 20 hours. So Cardano at this times when it's so cheap, it is great to be trading it on very low leverage or the spot markets. Imagine you have $100,000 on spot, you got your Cardano 20% up in 2 days and 20 hours. That's almost $10,000 a day. That's great, guys. So if afterwards, of course, the decrease is significant because this is how the high volatility cryptocurrencies are behaving. Simply high volatility cryptocurrencies. And they're amongst the top. Imagine about the ones that are really weak in volume and order books. So those guys are moving even harder. Now, after this little decrease, which was something expected, we got another movement of 20%. So if you catch this thing, you can basically make 50% on your account in a matter of a couple of days, let alone the fact that from the bottom, Cardano successfully to the top of this movement increased 62%. It had ups and downs, which can be basically monetized by the trading activity, which is why it's very good. Now, what has happened since I made the video was the retest of our support line. Things are looking quite squeezed up here, I'd like to share with you in a rectangle. So this rectangle that I'm doing right now shows you that we need to do an action of a breakout somewhere. The action of the breakout must happen because you have the trending line which squeezes along with the zone of resistance in between the two horizontal blue lines, right? So you got that one sitting at the top and you have your support line coming into. The only problem is that the support line of the trend mentioned with the green color is having a very sharp angle. It has been already up with us for 26 days, so it's losing its power and faith. Therefore, the breakout that we get at the top will be the last one, if so, before we break the resistance line of the trend. So if it happens to get a breakout like this, whenever you come back to the green line somewhere higher, you'll break through that green line. If you don't get the breakout right now and you retest the green line, you're gonna break through the green line right now. So the very next retest of the green line is having a domination towards the breakout, which means that the loss of support. The loss of support will pause the strong buying pressure for a period of time. That can resume in a matter of 24-48 hours at any point. So it depends on the technical, folks. At the time it discovers support, it will resume. No issue about it. Because this is a rally in a bear market. So at the top as well, we have a zone of resistance slightly above 40 cents. And that's quite important because it takes the volume above it. A lot of the people will go into the longs above 40 cents and they're going to get trapped right here, which is great for the exchanges and market makers. This is where Cardano sits at the moment. You need to be very careful because the price action happens mostly on the BTC and Ethereum market. Yet Cardano is just a little more volatile, and that's the only difference. You don't get to see Cardano going 25%, meanwhile BTC goes down 5%. There's no other thing happening. If it's so, it happens like twice or 3 times a year, and it only happens differently when you have a bull market in running. The more bull market is expected basically by middle of 2024. That's when it starts. So from then, we're looking forward for late 2024, end of 2025 as well, to be continuously pumping. That's all, folks, for the video. For those of you interested in education, like I said, feel free to check out scrembocoaching.com. This is a place where I'm describing how the program works. For part-time or full-time traders at any level, I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. I've been doing it since 2014, and this is my heavy passion. I have videos about my trades, I have videos about my live trades that I perform, and I have a whole lot of other things running on YouTube. So looking forward to that as well for commission trading. Anyone interested to participate in my trades through API with trading permission alone, this one seems to be great. Subscribe to the channel, folks. Have a good time, and we'll talk to you soon.